December 29, 2018. Hello everyone and welcome to my second operational report. First, I would like to apologize for not uploading any new videos in the last few weeks, even if some of you have noticed that I was very active in the comment section under my videos, monitoring the comment section and collecting any feedback and information about the video, the plan and the objectives for this operation. Right after the publication of my last operational report, I was planning to continue making and uploading new videos from Appeal to a Reason series. But I have met an interesting person from South Africa who made me change my plans. This person introduced me to few more people, all of whom share our concerns about the future of the West, and offered their help in the realization of my plan. For the last weeks, our new friend from South Africa was working over a script to create more of a commercial video about this operation. And another friend from United States did a voice acting for it. And my other friend from Netherlands edited the video. I am currently working over a remake for the video with the objectives and the plan, removing all unnecessary personal commentaries, adding answers to questions not answered before and which I read about in the comment section under my videos. This should decrease time of the video with the objectives by 30-40 minutes. So I'm gonna make them 30-40 minutes shorter. And I will try to make them look more professional. So my friends are trying to make this commercial type video, which will include a basic information about the plan and the objectives of this operation, and we will pack that information into a single and relatively short video, which will be more interesting and entertaining, and at the same time educational for a wider audience. And I mean people who don't want to sacrifice hours of their own personal time to study the details of this operation. The purpose of this short video is to expose this operation to the public and gain their interest, while the video with the objectives will explain all the details for those who really want to understand the true scale and potential of this operation. This is the true reason why I was requested to not publish any new videos from Appeal to a Reason series. I was requested to wait until the commercial video will be ready and uploaded, and then I will continue addressing our YouTube celebrities. I have noticed that when it comes to studying the possible plan and the objectives of this operation, which aim to save our Western civilization, video quality and length seems to be more important than actual message. At least for majority of people out there, including our red-pilling YouTube celebrities, who officially stand for the true reason and logic, and who earn money by informing people and talking about current events in our world, and who constantly tell everybody how bad things are without providing any realistic solutions to save us. But when they are informed that a realistic solution exists, and they are being individually requested, addressed by my videos from the Appeal to a Reason series, to study and analyze those videos with the objective and the plan, for the sake of our Western world and the future of us all, they mostly ignore the request, because logic. I may understand the regular viewers who have no time because work and life itself, but when it comes to people who are making a living by informing their audience, informing people about the situation, who tell us how much they care and how they would love to fix everything, and who do not offer any plan or solution, and at the same time ignore a possible solution introduced to them, then there is no justification of such rubbish behavior. It is a betrayal of their subscribers. They openly oppose through actions what they officially claim to stand for in their videos and declarations. To make it more clear, imagine a situation where your world is dying and you are slowly dying with this world. You have a friend who diagnosed the problem, informs you how bad things really are and how much worse things are going to be, or clapping you on your back and telling you that everything is going to be alright and things are gonna get better, but they are not getting better. And he does not tell you how to cure the problem, because he does not know the solution. He does not know the cure. But he tells you how wonderful the world and life would be if there would be no disease killing the world. But one day, your friend was told that a possible cure exists, and he was told to learn about it and inform you about the existence of this possible cure. But for some reason, your friend didn't mention this to you. He didn't consider it. He chose to hide this information from you on purpose, or completely ignore it. What type of friend is this, who don't care about the cure to save your life and save our world? Who informs you about the disease, about you dying with the world, but refuses to consider and to share the information about the existence of possible cure to this deadly disease? In normal situation, I would say this is how controlled oppositions behave. They are trying to ignore, for as long possible, hide their head in the sand in order to sabotage the realization of a plan which may save the future for us all. But let's say it's really the quality of my videos that is so unbearable. That is the main problem, and the reason why they refuse to study this material. The videos are too long, and sacrificing a few hours of your time to study such vital material that could save the future for us all, that could explain the solution to save future for us all, is simply for me too much to ask. Instead, some people whom I address it publicly mention it in their videos that they prefer to read a book about various subjects. I've seen this in the live streams in their videos. After I made the video dedicated for each one of them, informing them to consider those materials, I explained to them how important they are and how big opportunity it is for all of us. They decided, most of them at least, decided to ignore it and focus on reading other books and talking to people and shilling for money. If this is how concerned people are about future of the West and devoted to fight for the West, then we are already lost. And we can forget about any possibility of unification to unite our people if we can so easily afford to ignore each other or ignore proposed possible solutions for our miserable situation. Due to the ignorance from most of our YouTube celebrities, I need to make a videos shorter, pretty, and entertaining for them. like videos for kids at school, and maybe then they will be open to listen. Otherwise, it's not interesting enough. And this is a possible reason why they refuse to study those materials. Not entertaining, too long, not interesting enough. I mean, this is my lucky guess. It's not that they confessed to this, but most of the people in the comment section under my videos complaining that the material is too long. But let's back to our YouTube celebs. They refuse to study because too long, let's say, even if it's part of their duty and work, because they are being mostly paid for it through the frequent donations. I mean, they are part of this system. They know bad things are going to happen and are getting worse, and they are not open to consider a material which might propose a real solution. Such ignorance cannot be tolerated. Of course, me making those remakes will cost us, the remakes of those videos with the objective and the plan will cost us lots of precious time and will be delaying the progress of this operation. And we don't even know exactly how much time we have before this system will collapse. Definitely less than 20 years. I'm sure of that. I can promise you all right now that if they, our red-pilling YouTube celebs, decide to support this winning side, if they support us when we have more supporters, when we will become like a meaningful organization, or more like a movement on the internet, I will personally publicize the information in an interview or live stream, explaining their irresponsible attitude and behavior regarding this operation. The ignorance and overconfidence which they are so full of because of their current position, when they got lots of subscribers and they're like those big star celebs, they will have to respond in front of their audience for what they did so far by delaying this operation, the progress of this operation, assuming this is a realistic solution. We all know that the time is at the essence. A month ago I should already have been debating them about this plan in front of the public, in front of the audience. And even when I respectfully addressed each one of them in my videos, requesting them to study those materials, most of them simply ignored my appeal to a reason. So this is what I am going to do with them in the future, if this operation will progress with the growth of the supporters and if the plan is not debunked. They will have to take responsibility for their actions, which is ignorance right now. I will publicly ask each one of them why they choose not to cooperate and not to consider this plan. And I wonder what they're gonna say. Anyway, due to lack of responses, I cannot do much, and this is delaying the next step of this operation, causing us to lose a lot of precious time. I will now provide an update on the aforementioned YouTubers from my last operational report, for whom response we've been awaiting at time. Really graceful, no response. I guess she's seen the message I sent her and she didn't even acknowledge the message. Black Pigeon Speaks didn't acknowledge the message. Even if I am in contact with him, he's telling me about having a hard time because of problems in his private life with his channel, and also about being tired, and told me to contact him and remind him about about this next year, which is in about a week or so. I mean days, I'm sorry. Now, the case about White Owl, I even made a response video to him. So we are friends now and in daily contact on the Discord. We will explain his stance on this operation in the future. Regarding my activity in the comments section under my videos, I am collecting information there that can be included in the remake of the video with the objectives and the plan. That's why I am requesting people to make notes and give me feedback. So, to share with me any concerns, doubts, objections, and ask all questions which were not answered before. From other news, we are gaining allies and new friends, so our team is growing. Same with the number of supporters, subscribers, as we can see it in the numbers. And we haven't even organized any official advertisement campaign yet. The growth is slow, but it's growing faster and faster. Our success in this matter is mostly due to people like you, especially those who heard about this operation, who studied the video with the objectives and the plan, who approved of what we are trying to organize and decided to help by following the instructions from the video with the objectives, and who are spreading the word. We need as much feedback as possible regarding the objectives of this operation before I finish making the remakes of the videos with the objectives and the plan. I would like to especially say a big thank you to one of our most active strangers from the audience. I don't know who this person is, where he or she is from, but this person is one of the most active supporters from outside of our team, who does more than enough to perform his duty as an aware and responsible person who really wants us to succeed with this operation. He is regularly providing me links to useful channels and information in the comment section under my videos, and he is also posting links to my video with the objectives in the comments under videos of other red pilling YouTubers. And there are people in my comment section who are grateful to him for informing them about this channel and this operation. He's doing great work for all of us by being so active and devoted in his work. If only the majority of us would be so active on the internet helping us in this fight for the future of the West, then things would speed up more rapidly. So, sir or lady, which name of I cannot even spell, big thank you to you, and I hope more people will follow your example. Now, about our next steps. It will be to publish more videos from Appeal to a Reason series, the one which I was originally planning since my last operational report weeks ago. Another would be to remake the video with the objectives and the plan as I mentioned it already. And thanks to my friends and teammates, we will continue networking with like-minded groups and internet communities, informing them about this operation and convincing them to help us. The more people who sign up to support this operation, subscribing to this channel and show their support, the more difficult it will be for our biggest YouTubers to ignore it. And they will be forced to respond to it. It all depends from the people who gonna unite over this plan by showing their support. I mean, not all. I am trying to address them on my own, but I already explained what the effects are. I really was expecting them, before I even start addressing them, that they will be open and reasonable. But ignorance is not reasonable, especially since I informed them how much is at stake here. We are also still looking for skilled people who are devoted and willing to stand up for the future of our civilization and has some time to spare, free time. There are many side tasks to complete, and I still don't have enough people to assign those tasks to. We are trying to make those videos more professional and to improve our inner organization. We are looking for people like graphic designers, animators, and those who have contacts with the specific groups of and people who could help us promote this operation and reach more influential and powerful people from the top, if I may say it this way. We need to reach as many possible and inform them about this. For now, we don't have any available budget, so it's volunteer work. But in the future, when we will become an official organization, or in the future a corporation, as I explained this in the plan, I am hoping that the most devoted and skilled people will decide to stay and officially work for us. Also, do not forget to ask more questions about the plan, objectives. Feel free to question everything, of course after studying the videos. We must be sure to answer all possible questions, as I mentioned before, without leaving any doubts. Also, for people who don't want to watch and prefer to read about this operation instead, under the video with the objectives and the plan, in the video description, there is a link to a video script, so feel free to read it instead. I would like to also mention one more thing. Some people complain in the comment section under the video with the objective that the material is simply too long to watch and study. So I remind to everybody that there are timestamps in the description below the video, and you may watch this video in parts according to those timestamps from the description, like in episodes. This is the best what I can offer for now. And let me get it straight. Some people are complaining that the material which explains the only possible and realistic solution to save the West is too long. They also decided to give a dislike to these videos because of it. Do you see how it looks like? The future of the West is at stake. We don't know officially what to do to save our dying civilization. Lots of people going into black pill. Others are like completely resigning from anything at all, just trying to live like a empty, soulless machines. And there is this detailed material explaining a possible solution to save the West, but nah, let's ignore it. It's too long. Well, this is a very irresponsible stance. Okay, sure, if you are a regular person who values time, let someone else more qualified to study and judge this material for you. I mean, to make a judgment over it, if he has time to watch it. I mean, those long videos were intended for our red-pilling celebrities, not for a large audience in the first place. They were designed this way to explain everything for those people who later were to address their own audience and explain this plan on their own to them. So, but it's also a material that everybody has the right to study on his own and to question. So do not reject or dislike the videos just because it's too long and you didn't watch it. If you care, you can study it. If you don't have time, recommend someone else more qualified to study this material, but do not dislike the video without providing valid reason why. It's only my request. Also, a reminder to everyone that there is a script available for reading in the comment section below the video with the objectives, and I am currently making a 10 parts long video without unnecessary commentaries. And from what I read in the comment section, nobody disagreed with the objectives and the plan so far. Nobody has debunked anything, so until we do not have any major disagreements about this operation, we should stick to the plan, because it's the only way to fight for our future in this world. There is no alternative, no realistic alternative. And if there is any, which I possibly could not hear of, please write about it in the comment section below. I am a very well informed person about the situation and proposed pseudo solutions so far. I debunked all of them as unrealistic, as very low chances of success, like extremely low, more like on a pure luck, which is not a plan at all. But by request, I may make a video dedicated to those subjects. Just please write me in the comments about any other alternative solutions to save the West which you have heard about, so I may address them, respond to them. I appreciate any criticism about the plan, objectives, or even my next steps. I will also always try to consider and respond to any suggestions. I even encourage people to do that, to criticize and to propose the next course of action. So it's something what I will consider. It's always helpful and constructive, so I really appreciate that. I guess this will be all for this video. Please continue spreading the word, and in the meantime I will be doing my part to organize all of this. Thank you everybody for listening. That was Oro reporting out.